It was 1993. I heard an interview with a person I'd never heard of before, and because of that interview, I ordered a book and paid $300 for it. I didn't have the money to buy the book, so I used a credit card. I still have the book. Graceful. This is the book. It's a book by Jay Abraham. And the ideas in this book revolutionized my way of thinking about business and marketing, and therefore revolutionized my life. I'll tell you the rest of the story in just a minute. But now, intro. Ah yes, the money-making secrets of marketing genius Jay Abraham and other marketing wizards, a no-nonsense guide to great wealth and personal fortune. There are so many ideas in this book, great ones, that are often taught these days and not properly credited to Jay. I'm going to share with you 3 ideas that I learned from Jay Abraham that changed the way I see business and marketing. And the 3 ideas are, first of all, the idea of upside leverage. Jay's the first person I ever heard talk about this. The fact that we all know what downside leverage is. That's like when you're mortgaged in your house, you're leveraged. You've leveraged the asset, the house, to get a loan. And the downside is if you don't make the loan payments, somebody will eventually come and invite you to move out of your house. So that's downside leverage. Upside leverage is when you have a product or service that's not selling well, and you don't change the manufacturer, you don't change the color, you don't change the packaging or the customer service staff or anything except the copy that you use to sell it. Maybe the headline or the words on the page, and you can have double, triple, even 10 times the sales from the same ads at the same cost. The only thing that changes are the words. That's upside leverage. There's nothing but upside there. The second thing I learned from Jay that was revolutionary was the lifetime value of a customer. This is an idea that's widely discussed these days, but very seldom credited to the man who came up with it, Jay Abraham. The lifetime value of a customer is such a valuable concept. When I was in the radio business, which is what I was doing back when I originally bought this book, I would accompany salespeople on calls with our advertising clients, and I would ask them, what's the average lifetime value of one of your customers? And they would look at me with a blank look, and I would explain to them that it meant over, say, a period of 3 years, how much money does the average customer spend with you? Now, if they could come up with that number, I could then show them how much they could afford to spend on marketing to acquire a new customer. They thought I was a genius, and the truth is I had a genius in my back pocket. Well, not literally in my back pocket, because that would be a really big back pocket. The third concept I learned from Jay that blew my mind was the 3 ways you can grow your business. There's 3 ways and only 3 ways to grow your business. Those 3 ways are: 1, get a new customer; 2, get your customer. Sorry, my dog is trying to dig a hole in the floor. Flynn, no. You want to sit down? Sit. Shh. Get each customer to spend more at each transaction. Or 3, get them to come back more often. In other words, more transactions per customer. So what's revolutionary about that? You can increase any one of those and grow your business. But if you increase all 3 of them just a little bit, say 10% in each category, do the math. It's more than 30% in the end result. It's really quite astonishing. So this was an amazing concept I learned from Jay. And the third, but certainly not the last big idea that I learned from Jay, was the idea of having funnel vision instead of tunnel vision. And what that means is looking outside your own industry for marketing and business practice ideas. Because when we look at our competitors, there's only ever going to be a difference of plus or minus 10%. That's not enough to make a breakthrough gain in your business or in your market position. But what happens when you look at other industries and borrow their ideas? For instance, the banking industry saw fast food drive-up windows, and somebody in that industry said, what if we had fast food drive-up banking? And thus the drive-up teller window was born, and it changed banking forever. That's funnel vision instead of tunnel vision. These are just 3 examples of great ideas that Jay has given to me, to us, to the world. And now you know that I've always been a proponent of learning the history of our industry, knowing who our forefathers in the industry are. Jay is like the beneficent patriarch of marketing. And now there's a movie, a biography, a legacy film about his life's work. And I think every marketer should see this film. And the good news is you can see it for free, and I'm going to put a link in the description below. It's not an affiliate link. I don't make any money for doing this. I do have a vested interest. Jay is my friend. Watch this movie. Learn from it. And if you have a Jay Abraham story of your own, share it in the comments below. I'd love to hear it. I'll read everyone. I'll respond to everyone. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, just hit that old subscribe button and then hit that bell icon. That way YouTube will send you a kindly notification every time I make a new video, which is pretty often. That way you won't miss any. It's free, it's no hassle, and it'll make your life happier. Now until next time, may you prosper in all things, health, wealth, and wisdom. Go out there today and live your most prosperous life. Yeah.